भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मुंडकोपनिषद सेकंड मुंडक खंड 2. We have seen up to mantra 2. You have to see also the context of mantra 3 and 4. Before that, we'll read again 2. Yadarchiman yad anubhya anu cha yasmin loka nihitaha lokinascha tadetat aksharam brahma saprana taduvangmana tadetat satyam tadamrutam tadvedhavyam some vidhi. Again repeated what exactly is Akshara Brahma. And now finally said, this Satyam Brahma, non-changing, it is something which is indestructible. What you have to do? Tad vedhavyam. It should be targeted by the mind. Means the mind should be made to get absorbed in the Brahma. Mind or antakarana takes the form of whatever entity that it comes in contact with. As it obtained today, it does this through the sense organs, jnanendriyas. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These 5 sense stimuli, the 5 types of objects it contacts, and those Vishya vrittis. Antakarana vritti, vritti means modification, a change. We call thought. Those thoughts, antarvrittis, corresponding to the Vishayas perceived, get registered in the mind. As a result, because we always contact with the world, we are in contact with the perceptually in contact with the Drishya Jagat. Drishya Vishaya Jagat, thoughts come in our mind. Now, we are embarking upon knowing what exactly is Akshara Brahma. To gain the knowledge of Akshara Brahma, for which we have to be aware of Akshara Brahma as it is free from all these superimposed, what are those? Drishya Jagat. And this Jagat are presented through Antakarana Vrittis corresponding to Vishayakara Vrittis. You have not, you should, if they come, Akshara Brahma is what? Along with the features of these upadhis. it happens to be sopadhika. That doesn't give us or doesn't make us aware of Akshara Brahma as it is, because this Drishya Jagat features are not the intrinsic, means Swarupa, are not the intrinsic features of Akshara Brahma. Automatically you have to what? Discard them and make the mind what akara? Akshara Brahma akara. Earlier, through sense organs, you are making it what? Vishayakara. Withdraw from them, know these registering of the Vishaya, that mind becomes what? Brahmakara. That accomplishment is making the mind get absorbed in the Akshara Brahma as it is. If you accomplish this, you become aware of Akshara Brahma as it is. You are aware of, you know it itself with an experience. Nirupadhika, in contrast to our 24/7 sopadhika experience. Akshara Brahma, Atma, Chaitanya, we always experience. Not a single moment is there without experience, but it is mixed with the features of Upadhi, whereby we know it not in its true nature, free from all these Upadhi features. So the mind has to be absorbed in that, with the mind assuming the nature of the feature of the Akshara Brahma, free from all Upadhi. This is what is called as, figuratively, Vedhavyam, means strike that Akshara Brahma by mind, means target that Akshara Brahma by the mind. Why this figurative usage is done? Because Upanishad is going to give us a method of doing it with the help of Omkar, for which the metaphor of shooting an arrow with a bow to target what is in question, that is made use of. From that standpoint, the language used is what? Vedhavyam. What is that? You have to make your mind, or you have to target that Akshara Brahma by your mind, in the sense, mind has to be steadied, or mind has to be made to get absorbed in Akshara Brahma. In short, it is told. How exactly it is done is being explained now in the next two mantras. That is a upaya. That is what means sadhana, by which you can make your mind get absorbed in this, that for which an analogy is given. Rupaka, the metaphor. Dhanur grihitva aupanishadam mahanta mahastram sharam hi upasa nishitam sandhayita ayamya tad bhavagateena chetasa laksham tadevaksharam somya vidhi. Dhanur grihitva, grihitva, having taken a dhanu, dhanush, bow, by which you shoot the arrows. I hope you know that. A cord tied with a very tight string, that is a tension in that. And that arrow is set on the cord, and then what? Stretch it. Means all force is there in the arrow, and release. It goes to the target, depending on how accurate you are. So this is taken the metaphor is taken help of. So having taken the dhanu, what is dhanu, etc., will be told in the next mantra. Kritva. And what is it? Where this? Which shop you have to go now? So you get dhanu. Like that, there are sports material shops, cricket, all these things. That which shop you have to go for dhanush? Nowadays not available, out of practice. Nowadays nobody uses, except maybe some who are the Adivasis, etc., maybe in the remote jungles, some maybe using. Not. So here is a special dhanu, even today available, where Upanishadam, this dhanush is available, this bow is available in the Upanishad. What is it? What is nature? Mahastram. Mahastra. A great missile, not weapon. Missile, astra, Astras in those days, or even today, if it are there, are in terms of mantras. You chant that mantra and set it. And you can make it tailor-made also. How it should handle the target. All mantra shastra. And they can withdraw also. There's a way of doing, they should know it. For example, Ashwatthama knew how to send Brahmastra, but didn't know how to withdraw it. So like that. Now, what is the most powerful thing? Generally, Brahmastra. But there is a still more powerful is Pashupatastra. Pashupatastra, only Shiva has got it. He gave it to Arjuna after testing him that he is fit to handle it. But it cannot be used against humans. Brahmastra can be used against the humans. So that drawback is there as per the Pashupatastra. Unless one's life is in danger. Pashupatastra is meant for Rakshasas and demons, etc. So here, Maha-astra, missile. It can be for this made tailor-made also, For example, Arjuna was to shoot Jayadratha, behead him. But there was a catch. What is it? His father has extracted a boon, I don't know, from Shiva or someone. Whoever makes the head of his son roll on the ground, his head will get shattered into pieces. Arjuna didn't know that. Now, if Arjuna shoots and cuts it off, obviously it has to fall where on the ground, and he is going to lose his head, means he is going to die. So Krishna tells him, be careful. Shoot in such a way that it goes to Gandhamadana mountain where his father is sitting in meditation. And this should go and fall on his lap. All these tailor-made things must be there. Arjuna knew it. Is that the mantra itself that it gave he made a sankalpa. So it was cut, went, fell on the lap of father. He was lost in meditation. He didn't know what happened, and he just brushed with his hand. The head fell on the ground. His head got burst to pieces. Son and the father both finished. but Mantra Shastra. That's what happened. After Krishna left the body, Arjuna could not protect the women who had to escort to Hastinapura. He forgot all archery. And that was at the hands of who? All these dacoits, ordinary people who don't know archery at all. And he was defeated. Mantras gone. So like this here, Mahastra. The greatness of Astra will be what? That is got a capacity to destroy the most powerful thing. So what can the most powerful thing? Not warfare. Samsara. Calamitous samsara, which gives punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Non-stop, incessant. This destroys. Mahasra. Here, in this mantra, what is that Mahasra is not told. Next mantra will make it clear. It is Omkar. Again, Dhanu. So that is the Dhanu is what? Yes. Dhanu Mahasra means Omkar. Then what is the arrow itself will come now. So Mahasra. Sharam. On that bow, you have to set the arrow. And what is that type of arrow? Sharam, it is Upasa Nishitam. Nishitam, made sharp. By what? Upasana. And we'll see in the next one that Shara, arrow is the mind, the antakarana. The mind, the antakarana. Upasa Nishitam, which is sharpened, means which is made single pointed, which has got the ekagrata, concentration of the mind to apply to a chosen track of thinking. That sharpened mind, for which sadhana is upasana. Upasana here is meditation on a deity with the nama rupa of your liking. So Guna Brahma Upasana. Upasana, meditation of Ishvara with the form. Ishvara with the form. In fact, this is one of the indispensable eligibility to gain this knowledge. Shuddha antakarana, chitta naishchalya. Shuddha antakarana, pure mind, means a mind which enjoys high degree of vairagya. Because of high degree of vairagya, it has cut the Vishaya sense objects to their own size. It is no more interested in them. As a result, mind doesn't run to the Vishayas, or Vishaya Bhogas. Yet, the mind may be wavering. By habit, it may go from one laksha or a point to other thing. It should be made steady. That is what is called as chitta naishchalya, for which upasana, meditation on the deity with form is recommended. and not simply just meditation, to the point of sakshatkara. It should culminate in the direct vision of the deity of meditation. Upasya daivata sakshatkara. If these two are accomplished, Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is a walkover. Much time is not required. Because the mind is so ready, little Shravana can trigger off in his Swarupa. If that is not so, that's why Nididhyasana has to be taken too. See, in Jivan Mukti Viveka, Vidyaranya Muni says, at his time he says, Idanintanaha mumukshavaha. Mumukshus nowadays are who akrita upastaya. Akrita upastaya. Upasti means upasana, such meditation. Krita upasti means one who has taken to upasana meditation successfully to the point of sakshatkara. No akrita upasti is akrita upasti means these people have not taken to upasana to the point of sakshatkara and they jump in the Vedanta. Of course, by virtue of proper teaching of an acharya, they can get, they may get, they do get some vision about the Swarupa. But unfortunately, they are not able to maintain it. So the Vedas says, Idanintana at his time. Without this, they jump. And nowadays, no. You have to give advertisement of Vedanta. That's some of the reason is there for that. Nowadays, people don't know what it is. Therefore, people have to make to know what it is all about. So this word, Krita Upasana, means they have done the Upasana. Here we can find out or diagnose the cause for which, or the general complaint. In japa or meditation, general complaint, I am not able to concentrate. Invariably, this mind is such unruly, I can't concentrate. You know why? Where mind will go? Mind goes where it has got interest. Now you are not able to concentrate because mind goes of interest in the Vishayas. This is what you've done. Train the mind. Ask the mind. Scrutinize the Vishayas. Cut the Vishayas to their own size. They are incapable of giving what I want in terms of contentment, trupti. So Vairagya dawns. Viveka, right evaluation in terms of discrimination, Vairagya. And once you have found, not Shastra said, nor Guru said, when you have discovered for yourself, these Vishayas are not worth pursuing, no force in the world can drag that mind to Vishayas. So that's why Vairagya is very important. And if you have that Vairagya, you will not complain at all. Why? The mind is not going there. So therefore, if you find, or when you find, you are not able to concentrate, you will be able to see that Obviously, the mind runs to the Vishaya sense object, sense pleasures. Educate the mind and then train it by upasana to apply itself to a chosen track of thinking. Dheya, upasya. So now you should be able to diagnose for yourself. If you are not able to concentrate on your dheya, upasana nishidam. So such a nishidam sharpened means very calm, composed mind, shanta, free from all vishaya vrittis. Sandayita, sandayita, set it means set the well sharpened arrow called mind means mind well prepared by upasanas, having intense vairagya also. Set it on this Mahaastra called bow, namely Omkara, which will be told in the next mantra. Then, to shoot the arrow, you have to stretch the cord with the arrow. That depends on, that means, the intensity of the speed of the flight of the arrow depends on how much you are able to stretch. That's why those who have got a long arm, ajanubahu, and goes up to the knee, like Rama, ajanubahu, they can shoot it with a great force. That's what happened when Rama met Sugriva first. They were to strike the alliance to kill Bali. So Sugriva was very careful. He wanted to know whether he's a really powerful person, because he knew the strength of his brother Vali. So Vali was such a one. There's a tree called Sala. Sala. Very big in the girth. Like our banyan tree, much more than that. Sala. So Bali used to shoot an arrow which pierces through a solid tree and emerges. It needs a lot of strength. He wanted to know what Rama is capable of. So he tactfully handle it, because he can't straight away ask him. You want to know? There were 7 sala trees in a row. Rama shot it. It pierced through all 7 and emerged. Then Sugriva was convinced, I have a right person with me. That was Ajana Babu, Rama. So therefore here, so that Ayamya means stretching. So, no question is, there in that actual bow and arrow is okay, stretching. Here it is not possible. You're talking of the mind. How is it here? So therefore, what is stretching here? Stretching here is withdrawing the mind from all its preoccupation in the Vishayas and setting it to only the target that is going to be told Brahman. Otherwise, this with the hand, etc., is out of question. The context is different. So therefore, what is to be done? the mind along with the indriyas, having withdrawn from its preoccupation, it's running after sense object, sense pleasure. So then what do make it repeatedly dwell on, think of the Lakshya, the target, which is Akshara Brahma, so that it gets embedded in the target. That's what happens in the case of arrow. You shoot the arrow at the target, the arrow goes and gets pierced and gets embedded in the target. So here, that's why. So the sun, the ayamya, how tad bhavagatena chetasa. Chetasa, by the mind. Tad bhavagatena. Tad bhavagata means totally focused on Dheya Akshara Brahma. Totally made ekagra, concentrated in single pointedness of the mind in Dheya Brahma. Chetasa. What should be done afterward? Laksham. Target. What is the target? The Deva Akshara. That Akshara which, O disciple, O dear disciple, which I have described you at length so far. That one only. Somya, O dear disciple, Shaunaka, Vidhi. What do? You Vidhi, pierce it. Means make the mind get absorbed in that Akshara Brahma. So the question is now, Dhanu is told, Shara is told, what are they? So we have seen, but Upanishad have not explicitly told what is that Dhanu, which is Mahastra. What is the Shara, Upasa, Nishita? They are not specified. Pranavo Dhanusharo Hyatma Brahma Tallakshamuchyate Apramatena Vedavyam Sharavattanmayo Bhavet. Pranava Dhanu. Pranava Omkar. Omkara Dhanu. Now you know what is Dhanu. Bo. Omkar. Sharaha hi Atma. So, Shara. The arrow. What is it here? Atma. Which Atma? Not our true nature, Satchidananda Atma. The Atma we presently take ourselves to be the Jiva Atma with all its upadhi. So therefore, that is. So that Sharaha is Atma. And here what should that Atma, Jiva Atma means? Mind comes in picture. And mind has to be, as told earlier, it should be made Upasa Nishitam. Upasa Nishitam. So that's Atma. Bhashyakara says, Upadi Lakshanaha Atma. Paratma only, the true Atma only. But here, characterized by upadhis, sense organs, drashtva, the drashta, seer, etc. Such person. Just like sun reflected in the water appears as though it has entered the water and appears along with the features of that water. If the water is muddy, sun appears to be dull. Water is shaking, sun appears to be broken into pieces. Not because of sun, upadhi water. But a child may mistake, oh, dull sun torn into pieces. That is what we do. We identified with the body, taking all body, mind, intellect, pranas, etc., upadhis, mistaking their features as belonging to me, suffer the samsara. That jiva is Atman. He has to what? Shara. That jiva is Atman, not Atma. Jiva is a bana. Shara is a arrow here. It should be sharpened. What is sharpened? Mind has to be made pure and steady. Chitta vairagya and chitta naishchalya. Shuddha chitta shuddhi, chitta naishchalya. That is what upasanishitam. Means that mind totally made absorbed in Brahma, in the sense that mind is made to repeatedly think of Brahma. How it can do? Brahma has no feature, Shabda Sparshudha. Just be like that Brahma, for which all required is your withdrawal from the Vishayas. So that is how, then thereby what do you do? Then what is the target? Brahma tal laksham uchyate. Tal laksham. Tasya sharasya laksham. The target of that shara, the bow, the arrow called Jivatma, is what Brahma means. Just as arrow pierces the target and gets embedded and becomes one with the target, so also you do what? Make the mind, which is the arrow, get embedded in the target Akshara Brahma. In the sense, make the mind get absorbed in the Brahma. What do you mean by absorption or laya of the mind in the Brahma? Mind becoming just like Brahma. Mind becoming a replica of Brahma. How is it possible? That provision is there in the very constitution of the mind. It is there in the very fabrication of the mind. It is how the mind is designed by Ishvara. You know? Paranchikani vetrana swayam bhu tasmat parang pashida vidhantaratma. Kashid dhiraha avrutta chakshu pratyagatmanam aikshu. Dhira, bold one. Avritta Chakshu. Eyes means all Indriyas. All Jnanendriyas means withdrawn from their preoccupation. That is where what happens. This Laksha, that is what target, it can be made absorbed in that. That's what is said. Apramattena vedhavyam. Now here, be very careful. Pramada, mistake should not happen. With all alertness. What is that alertness? Not allowing the mind to wander, return in the Vishaya Trishna, thirst, hankering for Vishayas, then pleasures. Control it, withdraw it. You should be very careful. High degree of Vairagya is necessary. Otherwise, with superficial Vairagya, you think you have progressed. Just as a crocodile catches the person by the neck and what makes it drown, the Vishayas will catch you by the neck and make you get distracted from your dhyana. So therefore, the laksha mujate. That Brakshar Brahma is what? Target. Apramattena means Vairagya, strong Vairagya. Vedhavyam, shoot it. Means direct your mind to Akshar Brahma means repeatedly think over it. And thereby, Sharavat Tanmayo Bhave. Just as the arrow gets embedded in the target, as though becomes one. So here, like that, Tanmaya. What's Tanmaya? Akshara Brahmamaya, Chinmaya, Chaitanyamaya. So Bhave, one should do this. So this way, get rid of your identification with the gross body, Indriyas, Pranas, mind, intellect, and make the mind just like Chaitanya Swarupa, Akshara Brahma. That is what is called as becoming Tanmaya, Brahmamaya, Atmamaya, Chinmaya, Chaitanya Swarupa. Just like Chaitanya, free from all adhyastha entities. Having told this, Upanishad again describes Akshara Brahma. Why? So much discussion. Because it is very difficult. Why difficult? It is not like any perceptible object. See, anything you can perceive more and more, see, hear, taste, touch, smell, easy to know, which doesn't have these features and yet it exists. It is not mean Indriyas, senses cannot objectify, nor the mind can objectify. And yet you have to know it. So being difficult repeatedly, Shruti itself is now describing what that Brahma is, so that from one standpoint or other, you are able to grasp it. Because individual tastes, inclinations differ. So a presentation which may appeal has to be given. For that purpose, different methods are employed. One and the same thing is described from the different standpoints to make it more and more clear. For that, again, its lakshana, features of this Akshar Brahma are being repeated. Yasmin Dev Prithvi Chantariksham Otam Manah. Otam Manah Saha Pranayesh Sarvaihi. Tam evam, not evam. Tam eva ekam janatha atmanam anya vacha vibunjatha amritasya eshaha setuhu. Yasmin, in which, what is that? Akshare. In which Akshara Brahma? All these are Otam. Otam means Samarpitam, woven, in the sense centered. That entity wherein all the centered in the sense, they abide, they remain in the sense, because of which entity all these which are going to be enumerated now have gained the existence. What are those? Yasmin Dyau. Dyo. Heavens. Don't ask, heavens are there actually. Yes, they are there. Earth is there. Yes, no? So also it is there. Heavens are there. Yes, they are. No. These are all mental projections. Yes, they are mental projections. Earth also mental projection. Your body also mental projection. Everything is mental projection. So if you consider this true, they are also true. If you have got knowledge and know that this is false, they are also false. Same degree of reality. Whereas your Swarupa, higher degree of reality, Paramarthik Satta. These are what Vyavaharika Satta. Including Ishvara. Ishvara has got existence of Vyavaharik Jagat. Ultimate reality, none of these are there. So that here, because of which Akshara Brahma, all this exists and the Vyavahara takes place. Dev, heavens, Prithvi, earth, Antariksham, intervening space, means entire cosmos. Heavens, below, Patalas, etc. Entire, not just our Brahmanda, endless Brahmandas. We can't have grasp of this creation. In the version, Yoga said, just as on the beach, a wave comes and slashes. How many water spray particles splash? So many Brahmandas are born every moment and get destroyed, rolled down every moment. Every moment. Every moment. So much endless Brahmandas. One unit of the creation. Come and go. Beyond the grasp of our intellect. But get rid of it. Get freed from it. Because it is not your Sarupa. It is a den of sorrows. But the problem is, you consider it to be a source of happiness. Set right your mistake. That's why all Shastras. So therefore, in that, Prithvi, Antariksham is the entire creation. Otam, centered, just as all golden ornaments are centered in gold. In the sense, if gold were not there, or these ornaments cannot come into existence. Waves, breakers, foam, so that is what? Water spray particles from the ocean, and including the ocean, is centered in oceanic water. All cotton fabrics are water centered in cotton. All mud pots, varieties of them, are water centered in the mud. Like that. This entire creation is centered in Akshara Brahma, in the sense, if Akshara Brahma were not there, none of these can exist. See, which includes your body also. And the secret is, we know it not. This is the greatest misfortune. We know it not. See, those who are exposed to Upanishad, no? These are all Vedanta. Upanishad always speak like that. Because of lack of proper Shraddha. Don't take the words of Upanishad so lightly. The other day I told you, in spirituality, in Vedanta, in the pursuit of gaining the knowledge of a true nature, first we have to accept with proper Shraddha. Then walk on the guidelines given by the Shastra. Walk on the guidelines are given by Shastra and verify yourself. Verify yourself. Also give the contrast. It is right opposite to what science. Science operates in the perceptible field of Drishya Jagat. The world which is available for perception. There, what you do? You can first consider it, analyze, codify, experiment, and you can verify it. Then you can accept it. You have verified it. That method is not available here. Why not available? Imperceptible. You have to accept it. Asti iti eva veditavyam. First, take it for granted. It is there as told by the Shastra, Upanishad, Vedas. But necessary, Shraddha. Why Shraddha? What is told is quite contrary to what we experience 24/7. How can we accept? No. It is told by Vedas. So what? I don't care for Vedas. No. Veda is given by Ishvara. Who is that Ishvara? Sarvatnya, Sarvashaktima. I don't accept. Then go to hell. We don't care for you. We'll pray for your good, so that some good sense prevails upon you. So Shraddha, that's why repeatedly the Shastras, Avataras appeal to your Shraddha. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. We have seen other day. Not that they want to sell something, they're not marketing for your benefit, because you can't verify now. With Shraddha, you have to proceed. So that being the case there, or these are what? Otam. And then, what about other things? We'll take care of the world, etc. Don't bother. There are people who can take care of it. You mind your own business. Tam eva, one thing. First, you discharge your duties first. Shastra also expected. Because if you don't discharge duty, that guilty conscience will come to you. As a result, you will not be able to apply your mind to this pursuit. So therefore, Shastra has got certain norms. Follow them. Tam eva ekam janata atmanam. And that actually is the Atma. The Chaitanya is your true nature, Akshar Brahma. Tam ekam eva janata. Or having been born as a human being, all that you have to know, accomplish is gain the knowledge of this one Akshara Brahma. You need not bother about anything else. None of your business. No. The world is like this, I have to do something. You first know. Then do something. You know, in the flights, etc., when the oxygen is less, the masks are there. Suppose you are carrying a baby instruction that first you wear the mask and then attend the baby. You know why? If you spend time in attending the baby, and suppose you got oxygen, who is going to care the baby? If you are there available, something can be done for the baby. First, you wear the mask. So also, first you gain the knowledge, then give the benefit to the world. What is called as what? Loka Sangra, the good of the humanity. If you are drowning, what are you going to help the others? You'll make them drown also. That's a tendency. See, they say, if you don't know proper swimming, don't go near the drowning man. He doesn't know what to do. And you go there, you'll clasp you, and you also will be drowned. You should have that capacity to hold him and drag. So that somebody said, the plight of the world is so miserable because of the service rendered by those who are unfit to serve. The misery of the world is increased because service rendered by the people who are not fit to serve the world. You know, our political leaders, they're serving who? By means fair or foul. So that is how it is. So therefore, they Eka Vijamata, and say, brush aside, rest all things. We'll see that next time.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो